Welcome and thank you so much for being here. We're going to do a timeless and collective reading. Whenever this reading finds you, it's the right time. Just keep in mind it's a general reading and see what signs, symbols, messages, and energies resonate for you in your particular situation, and hopefully bring some clarity to whatever you're wondering. It could broaden your perspective, change your focus, help you see something with fresh eyes in a new way, in a new light. In the end, always trust yourself. That divine inner guidance, it's in you. And try to make balanced decisions between logic and intuition so that your decisions are sound, based in love, and for the highest and greatest good of everyone. So we're all uplifted in love. Let's begin. We're going to start with the tarot. Get a little picture of the energy going on. Let's see what God, Source, Holy Spirit, Peace, Consciousness, our higher selves, angels, and energies of love have for the highest, greatest good of all. Clarity for the collective, please, and thank you. Oh, wow. We're starting with the Magician. So you are ready to make some magical miracles happen in your life. You're ready to take action with that one, the I am. You are tapping into your spirituality and bringing it down to earth. It's also paying attention to all of those thoughts you were thinking about or conversations that you had, and how the answers, the solutions, the signs, the clues are right in front of you in your reality, helping guide you, showing you that you are connected. This is usually where you're really ready to manifest your dreams, to be a part of that manifestation, but also have that allowance that they can unfold and blossom better than you even imagined. The Magician, just so you know, upside down can be manifesting anything you or someone else just doesn't quite believe in. Your heart's not quite in it. You're at a job you don't really like. You're in a partnership, you're not really there. You are working on a project and you're thinking about being somewhere else. So when you talk about it, when you're there, you're only kind of half there. They don't really feel like miracles, even if you put energy into something manifesting. It feels like there's always something missing. But when it's upright, when the Magician is here and following like truth, a true drive, a true desire, like really putting their energy into making their dreams happen. They happen. Those doors open. It's just the Magician has to be flexible. The Magician has to be aware that not everything works out according to plan, but it's having that energy, that drive to try it again. If it's not going to work that way, maybe it's going to work a different way. Because when that true drive is there, there's always the desire to make something new, to accept things that are changing, to do something different, to grow, to elevate, to discover. It's like the inventor. So let's get another card. Clarity on the Magician. I feel like this Magician is actually making it snow. Like really tapping into actual energy and moving energy around to create something really beautiful. And I'm also getting with the snow, it's a fresh canvas. It's starting over, starting clean. A clean slate, maybe for some of you. Doing something completely over, but in a totally different way, with a different vibration. This one is sticking in my hands. So what is this? The Six of Wands. Wow, look at all this energy. So I feel like this Magician, someone else, is really excited that whatever they were working on is actually coming to fruition. This is feeling the energy of victory. This is something that you set out to accomplish happening. This is where you willed that door to open and it did. This is where you feel really good. This person isn't just trotting home on their victory parade. Look at how they are going through that snow with so much energy. She has her arms up like she is on a roller coaster ride. She wants everyone to know about this victory. I feel like this is a lot of enthusiasm. This is a lot of energy. This feels like a celebration. I feel like even if there's no one there, you don't need all of the glory from everyone else to know that this is a victory. I feel like this is internal. Maybe you want to shout it to the world, or this person is ready to come home and, hey, if no one's there, they're going to throw their own party. They're going to make cupcakes. They're going to take out a glass of champagne, put on the music, and make this a victory party regardless of if there's someone there to share that victory or not. But I do feel like this person is riding towards somebody that is going to be really excited to hear about this momentous occasion, this monument, this moment, this movement. I'm getting a lot of M's. Maybe something was stuck. You know, maybe this horse was kind of stuck in the snow before. Something was moving too slow. Maybe you just had to kick something in gear to get to this victory. Here it is somebody on their high horse. Not even having gratitude towards the trials and tribulations, you know, the moments of glory and the moments that didn't work to get you to this place where you have victory, you know, where you achieved a goal. I always feel like it's having gratitude towards the people that even created a little friction because they got you stronger, or they got you to move in a different direction, or they created that friction to, you know, push you into where you were supposed to go, or the people that were the support, that had your back, that believed in you the whole time. I feel like that person eventually needs to, even if they're up there in that momentous occasion of glory, get off the horse, let their horse have some hay, you know, come inside, sit by the fire, and I'm getting like, call somebody up and say thank you. I'm getting like, thank you for believing in me. I feel like with this magician, this person did a lot on their own, but I feel like there was a support somewhere. There was somebody who believed in them. So let's get one more. Clarity on the Six of Wands and Major Arcana, number 1. The Magician, what else would be helpful to know? You have another 6. You have a lot of movement coming in. So maybe this was where somebody was kind of stuck in the snowstorm before, stuck in the mud. Here, you do have somebody in that boat with you. You are moving in the right direction where your thoughts are becoming more clear, where the things that didn't work out from trying something, you know, 432 different ways were lessons learned, and you leave something behind on the shore and only take the clarity with you. You take the lessons, you take the growth. It's sometimes actual travel over water. I feel like somebody is in a really gentle energy here with you. It looks like you're just going in the right direction, going with the flow. However, you know, the tide brings you. You're kind of in it. But when the Six of Swords comes in, I always see it where you have learned to, I mean, here it's a rowboat, but put up your sails. You know that in order to move, you gotta unhinge your rope from the dock, pull the anchor out of the water. It's learning to navigate storms differently in the future because you've gone through them. You can ignore them altogether, or you can prepare for them different. It's usually mental clarity as well. Here, it's knowing better and still not doing it right. I feel like you gain that clarity, you gain that wisdom, but then you're not putting it in use. You know, you're still forgetting to pick up the anchor. But I feel like you and someone else have gone back and forth with some kind of communication here that you've decided to move together. You've decided to have some kind of conversation that gets a dynamic, a partnership moving. Maybe if something was always sort of stuck on the shore, I feel like you and someone are seeing eye to eye and being more natural with something and going with the flow. Trusting that in the energy of any changes of the weather, the tides, the movement of the river, that you are going to be able to figure something out. So let's go to I want to do an animal card. So let's do an animal, spirit animal message, clarity on the Magician, the Six of Swords, maybe 6-6 or 1-6-6. The 6th of the month, birthdays, 16th, the 12th, 7. Trying to add things together here. What is one animal message to be helpful for the collective? Perseverance. You know, to keep going. You have a ram. Maybe the goat, ram, Chinese zodiac as well. You have many gifts. No problem can withstand the power of your mind. With patience, you can reach your mountaintop. Never give up, and good luck will follow. So it's about the perseverance of that magician energy. You know, not getting to this one thing that worked and then never going back out there to create a new goal. You know, just staring at that trophy on your shelf for evs instead of having the drive to get another one. I don't feel like it's about a trophy though. I feel like it's about the experience to get it. You have many gifts. I mean, this is the magician is recognizing all of the talents he or she has. You are talented in many areas. Maybe it's about using all of your gifts that brings this victory, that gets you on the move and gets you feel like you're finally flowing down the river in the right way instead of going upstream or, you know, going against the tide. When you get to the mountaintop, you get that spiritual perspective. You get to see something from a different elevation where even when you go down the mountain, you've seen the landscape different. So how you maneuver down there is different. This is also where you feel very grounded. I like how this ram is also eating grass. So maybe it's about also having the right energy, whether that's spiritual energy, plugging yourself in. If you're drained anywhere, maybe it's actual nutrition, eating nutritious foods that help you, getting enough sleep. This is balance. So overall balance in your life, what do you need to adjust so that your energy is more consistent? You know, if you're running on empty, maybe it's getting a little extra sleep or taking a cat nap. But this is telling you to pay attention to your mind. It starts with your thoughts. Because thoughts are things. Thoughts are vibrations. If those vibrations are in a high place, you know, where you're always looking for a solution, where you're expecting an open door, where the vibration is, you know, anticipating matching someone else with that same vibration, where you are always looking for growth, where even when you're looking at things that did not work, you see that as a blessing, then you're going to magnetically attract more blessings. So let's do, I kind of want to do a place oracle, and I know sometimes these are different kind of messages, so maybe this is just for a few of you. Let's get a place of prominence or importance to have awareness of. What is a place of prominence to help the collective, please and thank you? This factory, So maybe you're getting something moving. You are finally in the energy of not just perseverance, but producing something, where something is finally flowing in your life. Maybe some of you work in an industry that is kind of like a factory. I'm seeing like all of the energy moving through these pipes though. So maybe something was kind of clogged before. I have no idea why I thought of Charlie in the Chocolate Factory, where the one kid was stuck in the chocolate thing and then it shot out and everything started moving and becoming more clear. So maybe it was even about falling into the mud, getting stuck in a situation for a little bit so that something can maybe be cleaned up. Manufacturing process and assembly line. I feel like for some of you, you have a project and you are actually getting something manufactured. You're getting something made on a bigger scale than maybe you did as that magician at your table, at your desk, in your home. Like you figured something out with this victory, and now it's something that you can create where once you had that one like prototype or piece, now something can be like something can be put together over and over and over. Like you almost make a mold of something. So you spent a lot of time on that initial piece, but once you get it, I see some of you having like more residual income that can come in from not spending so much time anymore because you made something work by getting something produced. And I don't know what that is. That could be your art. It could be something you invented. But I feel like with the energy of the factory, there is something that is flowing better. I'm also seeing that you have the right people that have maybe different skills. They work in different departments. They do different things that all together can help you get something running more smoothly, streamline something. Let's get one more, please. One more, please, for the collective, the fuel station. Well, there you go. You're filling up your tank. You're filling up your spiritual gas tank so you can have the perseverance to keep going on something, not running on empty. Maybe some of you do something with transportation, or you drive for a living, or you drive to work. Maybe it's making sure you are filled up before you take that long road trip. It could also be about a pit stop. I did see like a cat nap or something before, so maybe it is that moment where you refuel to keep you going. It's refueling stop, convenience store, and a charging station. You know, here you're having that perseverance to get up the mountain, but sometimes you have to take a couple of pauses to get up there. Let's get one more. I like that the fuel station came through. What is one more place to be helpful for the collective? Please and thank you. This frigid realm. So this is where something was cold. I saw this, you know, something was stuck in the snow before. Something was foggy and unclear. I feel like clarity is coming. This is where you were iced out of a situation, but it's also an Arctic wonder. So maybe you were wondering about something that was unclear before, but paying attention to your thoughts, wondering how to make something more clear, wondering how you can warm something up, warm yourself up. Here, there are two people here. I feel like even if there's a situation that's kind of, I don't know, it feels like it's hard to go in a frigid realm. It looks like there's somebody that's willing to take the hard road with you. It's polar extremes. There might be somebody that is also in your world as a side message that is very extreme in maybe their emotions or their reactions, maybe even in their energy. Maybe it's about taking those extreme differences and finding that medium point, sort of like a temperance energy. You know, finding that Goldilocks zone, not too hot, not too cold, finding that just right, but that point is always going to be moving. I hope that was helpful. All right, let's do the sweet love tea. Let's do the sweet love tea. Message for the collective to be helpful. What would be helpful? Please and thank you. Baby steps. So it's having the perseverance to keep fueling up, keep going, keep trying something. Sometimes you're going to see big results with things you're manifesting, and sometimes you have to take something one step at a time. You know, this is where you're paying attention to each little step, where something is growing, something is making progress, something here is learning. So take your time and build your love slowly and with care, relaxed, deliberate, and aware. I do feel like this Six of Swords energy is very relaxed. The energy of the magician is very deliberate. So maybe this is somebody that's willing to put in, you know, energy into the long haul in a relationship. It's not about moving the fastest. It's about doing it the right way. It's also somebody who has self-awareness on if they need to, you know, take a little leap one day or backtrack and readdress something another day. I feel like this is somebody who has a lot of self-awareness. One more message, please and thank you. Needs tending. So when somebody needs to backtrack, when something needs extra attention, extra care, this is somebody with the awareness to give it. Maybe it's a relationship that needs a little extra attention. Maybe not all the time, but knowing when a relationship or a situation, a partner needs a little extra fuel in the tank. It could also be that if the tank is empty, letting somebody fuel up before you address something. This is where somebody wants to pay more attention to their love life if they want to get the results of this magician. Because if this magician is at work, you know, always on the run, but putting their love on the back burner or shoving it in the freezer, and even if they're working on something, they're kind of wishing they were in that beautiful boat with their honey. They're kind of wishing that that trophy they're working towards, or that goal that they want, involved their heart, involved a little romance, involved a little love, but they're doing nothing about it, then nothing's going to happen. So this is a partnership that needs a little extra attention. It needs a little romance. You need to warm up that peach on the tree out there in the cold. It's nourishing, dating, and responding. So maybe some of you are taking little baby steps, even maybe going back to when you dated, reviving something. Maybe if you're just starting to date something, you keep reviving that beautiful passion. Keep refueling that fire by making a choice, you know, to actually put something into action, to continue to spend time with each other on purpose to keep the passion alive. Also with the tending, I think of a garden. So if there's anything where the garden is, you know, being overwhelmed by weeds, it's addressing those weeds, putting the energy into pulling something out so something can be healthier. Let's get one more from this There's one more to help the collective, please and thank you. Perfect moves. It's like somebody's on your team here. Somebody's got all the right moves. Somebody knows how to work with you. You got a lot of messages that say that, you know, there's someone in your life that's kind of relaxed, even if things are cold, sassy and hot, but there's somebody who kind of like is chill. They're relaxed. They're easygoing. I feel like their vibration grows with you. Keep the spirit. That's exactly what I just said. Like here, keep that spirit of play and fun alive to be closer. If you need to decide one day you're just going to put on a crazy pink wig and go out to even the convenience store, go out in the snow, have some fun like you're a kid, playing is going to be a great way where your fuel tank, where your spiritual gas tank, where your energy can be restored. Especially if you feel like your life is always an assembly line. Same thing being produced every day after the next. This is you switching things up. Playing a new game. Having fun. Maybe joining a team together. This is where you're flirty. Why not flirt? You know, it's graceful. It's easy. I feel like these little baby steps are little tiny things you can do in a partnership, either now or coming in, that make a really big difference in how this love garden grows and how you feel throughout a partnership as every chapter, you know, turns, every page turns. So let's do something with a message for you guys. And then maybe, I don't know if any music came through. And I don't know if I have something with a message. I do. I'm going to have to use my glasses for these. So this is the spirit messages. Let's get one spirit message. Help out the collective. What they need to know to be helpful, please. And thank you. Slow down. Take your time. You're going to have enough energy and perseverance to get through whatever it is you're thinking about. This chapter, you know, this project you're pursuing. I hear like growing a talent that you already have or getting better with something. This partnership. Really be in each step. Don't get ahead of yourself. Slow down, take your time. There's no need to rush everything. You are already doing your part. Trust that what belongs in your life is already making its way towards you. It's happening in divine timing. You know, if this is a partnership you're waiting to have, or you're waiting for something to really get a moving, all you can do is pay attention to the step you are on, the vibration of your own energy. You know, tapping into your strength, tending yourself, your own garden, and getting yourself prepared so the right thing comes in. Maybe for some of you, this is somebody moving at, you know, very slow speed. But I feel like once something comes together, the pace is going to pick up. So let's do a rock and roll message for you guys. What is one rock and roll energy to be helpful for the collective, please, and thank you. The fuel station reminds me of the band Fuel, but I don't know which song to put. Maybe there's something that they have that I don't know. Try to see if before this there's any other music that comes through. Closer. That one, I think that's either Audioslave or I'm not quite sure if I got the band right. Graceful. Makes me think of Full of Grace by Sarah McLachlan. All right. One message to help the collective. Leonard Cohen. Look at you. You're a frog. You're transforming. You're able to be in different realms, move from the water to the earth. You can tell. You never can tell? You never can tell? Is that the same song? No. But I'll find that for you. It's having insight. It's trusting your intuition. It's seeing through the fog, through the storm. Trusting your connection to spirit to get messages from God. And then grounding it on earth. Trusting how you feel emotionally, like the water. Letting your emotions guide you and work through you, not bottle something away. I feel like somebody is going to reveal something emotionally that they are feeling but maybe was never said as like a last hurrah. I feel like there was something sort of locked up or barred up here, and I feel like, I don't know, something is opening up. Insight. Blossoming. Yeah, it kind of looks like there was a brick wall here. I feel like those obstacles or that brick wall or something is just going to sort of crumble away. And all this vibrant energy is going to come beaming out from behind that wall. And with this, I bid you adieu. I love you so much. I hope this reading was helpful for you. I hope you have a fun, beautiful, wonderful day. I love you so much, and I will see you soon.